So Instagram, this is where I do most of my work. This is where I work with most of my clients. I'm guessing if you're a small business, you have a lot going into your Instagram, or should have a lot going into your Instagram. Most Instagram users are between the ages of 18 and 44, which is small business owners, we all know. Probably a lot of your clients and customers are in that range. 70% of shoppers are looking to Instagram for their next purchase, and yeah, we'll talk about Reels in a second, but Instagram is a top platform still for influencer marketing, which, you know, TikTok is growing. We all know about TikTok. Show of hands, who uses TikTok for their business? Not a lot. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so still most businesses are focused on Instagram, which I actually think is a really good thing. Like a slithering snake going this way and that, and it's hard to find your place and kind of stay on top of it, I find, even though this is what I do. So the most important thing to understand is the elusive Instagram algorithm. So what the three things that you really need to know most for the algorithm, even though it's changing, is interest, meaning the person's interest. So if you're posting, looks like you have a fitness business, if you're posting about fashion, likely that's not reaching your right audience. So it's the interest, what they're interested in. Somebody who's following a gym or a fitness instructor likely is following a lot of other fitness instructors too. So you want to be connecting and reacting with those people within your niche. So you want to use their tools, okay? So when I say their tools, I mean things like polls. So this is on Instagram stories. Let's say you're a, can someone shout out what kind of business they have? You said jewelry? So maybe you do a poll. You post two different necklaces next to each other. Which one would you wear for, let's say it's Mother's Day, for Mother's Day? Which one would you gift to your mom, left or right? Which one would you gift to your grandma, left or right? Whatever it is. Keep those because people will then click on a yes or a no, or a left or a right, and that counts as an engagement. That will then lead that person to see more of your content down the line. The more people that engage with that poll, the more people are going to end up seeing it. So again, it's like a little game. You can do the same thing with question boxes, like I'm designing a new piece. What do people want to see on that? Do you like gold? Do you like silver? I know nothing about your business, but you know what I mean.
You're doing way better than I do.
Ask some questions, relate. If you have fitness, you know, what do you want to focus on this week? Arms, abs, do you want more at-home workouts? Do you want whatnot? Location tags, if you're someplace, if you have a physical business, tag where you are. If you're bringing your product in a trunk show, tag that you're in St. Louis, tag that you're in San Francisco, tag wherever you are. Those location tags show up then to people who are in the local area, more engagement. All right, so this is the number one first thing I do for all of my clients. I start a content calendar. You can do this anywhere you like. There's places that you can do it, such as Monday, Google Sheets later. I use, personally, I'm old school, so I have been using Google Sheets for probably 13 years, and I just color code it and say, this is, let's say it's a motherhood post, this is a link for it, time of day it's going, when it's going live, assets, etc., all that. However, I got a new assistant, because when I wrote my book, who put me into an app called Monday. I'm not affiliated with them, I don't get any sales from them, but it has been amazing because now I can put that all in, same way, and I get notifications. This is due, I need to have a photo due for this. My assistant needs to edit it. It goes to her once I switch it over to her, and you're able to work within a team to keep on top of your content calendar. You can use that for newsletters, you can use that for like anything new you're putting on your website, like home screen banners, whatever it is, sales, anything. And that has kept me really organized. Find what works for you, but you don't want to be posting willy-nilly. You want to have at least a general outline of a plan. So, anyone who has a local business, this has been hugely, hugely successful for my clients. I had no idea about Facebook groups until recently. But I'll give you an example. So my husband just opened his second gym in Westport. He went on Fairfield Moms, not even in the same town. They said every Friday business owners can come on and post your business. Good for everyone to know. He's not even a mom. He went in, he got the approval, he did his thing, he posted within 3 days, he had like 30 consults, which is
Wow.
huge. I mean, people in the community knew him already. Out of those, I think he had 12 sign up, so that was from one random Facebook group. That was like by far the biggest online converter out of something where we didn't know people, right? There's also, we're not in Westport here, but I'm sure you guys have Darien Moms, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so Darien Moms, Westport Moms, Greenwich Moms, all those groups are great if you can get them into your business. Often they are pay to play, but they do convert. However, on Facebook, they also have groups. So you can go in, comment with people, engage with people, try not to sell too hard. You don't want to be thirsty, but if people are saying, oh, I'm really looking for a new, what other businesses do we have besides trainer and jewelry? Anything else? Nutrition, healthcare, great. So someone's saying, my kid's having trouble, their stomach's hurting, I need a nutrition, great, nutrition. Jump in, I know someone great, or you can have somebody else post for you. There's also a lot of great niche groups. So in Westport, we have small businesses of Westport. I'm sure in all the surrounding towns, you guys have something similar. These groups are great because business owners are supporting each other. You can also, something that my husband did, he was a part of this Lululemon men's group. They connected with each other, started referring to each other, and there's a lot of that like more in-person and community networking that you're not seeing on social media a lot these days. So Facebook groups, huge for local businesses. Content creator, every person. So just remember that, remember you're not alone, and remember it's gonna be okay, and you can always delete anything.